Alright, what's going on, guys? My name is Mike, and welcome back to Genshin Impact. So admittedly, I am a little bit lower energy right now because I just woke up a few minutes ago, but I am starting to feel a little bit of a drive to actually get up and start recording to keep making videos. I'm really enjoying this so far. So thank you all for kind of actually, supporting these videos at least a little bit with some views and stuff. I appreciate all that you're doing so far. I think part of the reason that I'm also a little bit low energy right now is because overall, just for Genshin right now, we are in the complete down period as of right now. I think it's the last day of the double rewards event for the ley lines. The Abyss just reset, and if people like me did it yesterday, we don't really have anything to focus on today. And the new patch is starting up in pretty much 2 days exactly at this point, so that's going to be fun. If things still go the way that they're supposed to in terms of the overall pattern that Hoyoverse does, I think the pre-installation for PC should open up tonight, I think. So I think I'll probably get my PC version set up when that's ready, at least. So I can go ahead and just quickly experiment with some of the stuff the night of, and then perhaps I'll record a video of some of the stuff the morning after. I'm honestly really excited to get my hands on the new patch just because it looks pretty, it looks intriguing. And above all else, kind of like how I mentioned yesterday or the day before, I really just want to get my hands on Kokomi at this point. That's really the only reason that I'm looking forward to the 3.8 patch besides a lot of the new stuff. So I just really want Kokomi, dude. I need to get Barbara off these teams that I'm using her as a substitute for right now. And I need to make sure that I don't actually throw away her guarantee at this point either. That's something that I'm kind of still scared of just because of past events, which I've talked about before, but... Not that Barbara's a bad healer, I'm just thinking of using Kokomi as a Hydra applicator as well, so... Those are the primary reasons why I do want Kokomi for myself. And man, I'm so excited, I can't wait. Something I've been definitely thinking about the past couple of days as I've been recording these videos is if I'm gonna be doing some other games in the background instead of just Genshin kind of all the time. Because, as of right now, I am just kind of doing the same things over and over. I'm just doing a lot of my daily housekeeping stuff with the game and just talking about whatever's on my mind for the morning, Jesus, they died quick. But yeah, I've honestly been thinking about at least trying some other games in the background for you guys to kind of just vibe to while I'm talking here. I don't have much on my PlayStation at the moment, so there's not really much of a choice there. But if I do decide to, I could probably end up trying to record this on PC as well. Because as some of you could probably tell, I am still doing the whole recording and editing process on the PlayStation itself. Which is what I did primarily for, all of my videos in the past. It never really has been bad or, wrong necessarily, because all the videos still came out great, in my opinion. I had a lot of fun with them, so... Definitely when X Defiant comes out, that is going to be another game that I'll be playing and just making videos on, because I'm going to be 100% excited to show my sort of experience with that, doing a lot of the daily stuff and just showing off a lot of the grind. If I am playing a lot, and genuinely I hope I do. I hope I do fall in love with the game to be able to play for literally hours upon hours every day, if I can. I also do have Final Fantasy VII Remake on my console right now, which I could probably go back and just try to 100% some of the achievements and things like that, but... My party would totally be 100% overpowered, which wouldn't necessarily be fun to watch, I don't think. All 4 of them are level 50. I did all the hard mode stuff to get even more of their skill points to keep on upgrading their weapons, and it would just be completely unfair for every enemy, so... Aside from that, as of right now anyway, I think I do have Battlefield 2042 still on my console, and I think I do still have access to Minecraft Dungeons. Which both sounds like games that I can definitely, make some videos on, just play in the background casually. The only thing I don't really like about Minecraft Dungeons is the fact that the gameplay is, I think, more quite literally repetitive, because you're definitely playing the same missions and locations over and over, just with higher and higher difficulty to sort of help give challenge to the fact that you're getting better and better gear over time. So I definitely probably wouldn't be able to play Minecraft Dungeons for too long. But yeah, if anyone was kind of worried about the fact that I'm just going to be doing Genshin in the background for every single video in the future, don't worry. I have been thinking about some other games that I could definitely be doing instead. Just because I also do get tired of Genshin from time to time. It's always the last week of a patch that kind of becomes a drawl, so... I definitely have been conditioned to start thinking about other games that I can play in the meantime whenever Genshin is in a bit of a down period, so I wouldn't worry about that too much. You know, something that I genuinely wish I did do, speaking of FF7 Remake, was actually kind of record my reactions to everything, because the game was just so beautiful, dude. That was my first Final Fantasy game, and I literally, like, did not even really know that FF7 existed, honestly. I don't know if I've mentioned it anywhere else except over on Twitter, but Sephiroth's reveal for Smash Bros. Was literally the first time that I, like, ever got a name or even really saw him as a character. Apparently one of the most well-known villains in gaming, and I legit had no idea. You could ask me who Sephiroth was, and I could not tell you, legitimately. Guess that just goes to show how shallow my gaming palette was at the time. Literally just pretty much Call of Duty, and that was it. But now after going through FF7 Remake, I am fully invested in the lore. I want to see what goes on in Remake specifically. And to keep myself kind of blind to a lot of, like, sort of the structural sort of bonework that Remake is going to follow, or the Remake trilogy in general, I am still kind of staying away from seeing anything related to the original FF7, so any of the big story beats are still going to leave me relatively surprised, I think. Of course, unfortunately, I was kind of spoiled on a lot of the super huge story beats, some of the stuff that you just cannot miss, even if you don't really play Final Fantasy VII. But if you know, you know, and I'm pretty sure that if Square Enix is, you know, gonna do a good job as they have so far with just the remake stuff, a lot of people are gonna end up crying by the end of Part 2, so... I mean, just the fact that in Remake, people were losing their minds when they saw Zack, that was something crazy that I didn't even think about. Because obviously, at the time, I didn't know who Zack was. I look at him like, who's this black-haired cloud imposter looking dude? Like, give me my blondie soldier back. He's the cool one. Now seeing what happened after what happened throughout Crisis Core and what exactly happened during Nibelheim, man, Zack is a good character, but I still kind of have a soft spot for Cloud just because he was my first one. Obviously not to say that Zack's a bad character. I think he's one of the better actual written characters in the entire FF7 compilation, but that's just still my opinion. Yeah, a lot of good stuff that I'm looking forward to in the near future, and I just hope that I can still have the time of day to play all these games that I'm excited for. Because we've got X-Defiant as an FPS coming out later this summer. We've also got Spider-Man coming out this October, which is a game that I do want to check out. I don't think I'm as hyped for it as a lot of other people are. Probably just because it's been so long since the first game released, and I never played Miles Morales, so... And then, of course, after 2024 kicks off, we've got Rebirth starting out with FF7, so... That's literally, like, my most looked forward to game, like, within the next 6 months. Definitely 100%. Whoa! Man, I really cannot freaking wait to get Kokomi at this point. I'm just sitting here kind of thinking about, like, the teams I'm going to do with her and how good her Hydro application may be for a Hyper Bloom team. Because that's something that I legit just, like, have not had a solid chance to, like, you know, experiment with. Yelan is really my best Hydro applicator, but she needs her burst in order to do that. Not that she can't get it often. I think she's one of my highest energy recharge characters in the game currently. Yeah, 188. A is obviously in a league of her own just because she ascends with energy recharge and she kind of needs it for her artifact set to boost her burst damage, so... But I think as is, Yelan is like one of my highest energy recharge characters at the moment. I freaking miss! How did I miss? But yeah, I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, like, what? Like... Is Kokomi even really, like, gonna make that much of a difference? I hope that she does. I don't know how big her cooldown is for her skill. I hope it's not, like, too terrible, because that's primarily the reason why I'm gonna do the Hydra application. And in a way, it's kind of funny. Like, now that I'm sitting here thinking about it, Coco and Yelan kind of have the same burst in a sense. Like, you pop their burst, and you just spam normals. Like, that's literally so crazy. That's so funny. Obviously, with Coco, you have to stay on her, which, honestly, I'm totally fine with. I've said before, I'm excited to, like, just kind of use Kokomi as a DPS. Even if she's not going to be dealing the most damage, I'm still, like, just hella excited. Because she's going to be a new character. She's going to be a new character. And she's been eluding me for so long at this point. It's just going to be so... It's going to feel so good when I get her and she's going to be built. I need to make sure that I am stocked up on Mora by the time that she gets here, which is exactly why, you know, for the past few videos, you guys have been seeing me do the ley lines for Mora buffs. Just because... Where am I? Okay, yeah, 7 million Mora. Sweet! I honestly probably could have stopped today, but hey, an extra million after she takes all of my Mora is going to be perfect. That's going to be great.
I'll protect us.
And Beto's parry is always fun to come back to. I love it. I genuinely hope that Hoyoverse considers adding more parry characters to the game, because the only one that was added after base game from beta was Yunjin. This commission is always my least favorite just because it's the furthest distance possible from any teleport waypoint. If I don't switch up the games tomorrow, I'm definitely going to be switching where the commissions are being done. You know, because I've been talking about Minecraft so highly lately, I definitely probably could make a video or two just playing Minecraft myself, you know? That'd be pretty fun, I think anyway. I don't know, perhaps I'll go ahead and change it up tomorrow in terms of game, maybe. Just so that we can sort of kind of be ready for the new patch for Genshin starting up. I think it's probably going to be Tuesday or Wednesday. I don't remember. Because the patch changes always kind of go late at night. What are you doing? It's always when you slow down, you never realize like some of the details that Hoyoverse puts into their games. Like these hilly trails are literally just chilling. So that one's sleeping. And that one's just chilling on the hillside. And this music kind of hits after the whole chasm quest with Dane's Leaf. Ah, man. I go slaying hilly turtles every day, and you just have some that just want to live their lives. They're doing their thing. See, and I kind of thought that the whole like let's just put hilly turtles doing random things started in Sumeru, because I started seeing that a lot more in Sumeru, but these guys have supposedly been here the whole time. I just never noticed. And just more reasons to love this game, dude. It's something special. I keep on trying to tell people. A lot of genuine love and care in the world building and the character relationships, and just a bunch of small details that literally most people would not notice. Like seriously, that's just beautiful. But we've got one more patch to go through, we've got one more big event to go through, and I've got one more character to triple crown. Yes, I am going to triple crown Kokomi as soon as I get her, because she 100% deserves it. Yeah, I'm not counting on it, but maybe possibly I'll do a different game tomorrow, because I just realized that it's going to be Monday, which means a new week, which means I can do a lot of different stuff as the week starts up. So I'm going to be able to play some TCG, going to be able to kick off a lot of the requests and bounties and stuff like that. And, you know, new week, just a lot of new stuff when it comes to gacha games. That's usually how it goes. But yeah, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it here. I would like to thank you all very much for watching. If you did enjoy the video and are excited for the new patch of Genshin, be sure to drop a like and a comment saying what you are excited about. I've said it multiple times at this point that it's really just Kokomi that I'm looking forward to at this point. And that is 100% fact. I'm so excited for Kokomi at this point. But yeah, with that said, my name is Mike, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.